Who killed Scene and Dante in another simple favor, and why they did it. Warning: this post contains spoilers for Another Simple Favor. Another Simple Favor ups the ante when it comes to its body count, and here's how two of the biggest deaths go down. With much of the core cast of Paul Feig's 2018 movie, A Simple Favor returning, the new Prime Video movie dives back into the complicated relationship between Emily and Stephanie, with their reunion set against the backdrop of Emily's wedding. However, the supposedly happy affair becomes blood-soaked pretty quickly, with Emily's ex, Scene, and her new husband, Dante, both getting killed. Scene dies first, with an unseen figure entering his hotel room while he drunkenly takes a shower. The only clue we get about his killer is that he recognizes them. However, he's swiftly dispatched before he can say more about their identity. Then, during Emily and Dante's wedding reception, Stephanie watches from afar as the happy groom is gunned down by someone that he too recognizes. Internet sleuth Stephanie is quickly believed to be the culprit, but as Another Simple Favor later reveals, the ongoing plot is far more complicated. Not long after Danny's murder, Stephanie realizes that Charity McClandon, Emily's sister and the third triplet, is the killer. Previously, everyone believed Charity died at birth, but in reality, Aunt Linda secreted her away and raised her. Charity, using her resemblance to Emily to her advantage, broke into Scene's hotel room the night of the rehearsal dinner. When he started to confront the woman he believed was his ex-wife, she injected him with a hypodermic needle inserted cleanly underneath his fingernail. The poison she gave him was fast-acting. Within seconds, Scene had blood pouring from his face and swiftly crashed through the shower wall. If Charity's murder of Scene was coldly efficient, she took care of Dante in a blunter way by shooting him in the chest several times. As Dante's death was viewed from a distance from Stephanie's perspective, we don't get the specifics of his final moments, but it can be assumed that Charity lured him away from the wedding reception by pretending to be Emily, either by vowing to meet him herself or by claiming he'd get to rendezvous with his secret lover, Matteo. Another Simple Favor initially clears Emily of Dante's murder, deepening the mystery. When Dante's mother Portia accuses her new daughter-in-law of the act, Linda insists it couldn't have been Emily, since they were together the whole time at the reception. However, since Linda is in on the Charity deception, she was likely lying about her whereabouts. Charity snuck away from the reception, shot Dante, and returned immediately after to play the grieving widow. Though her main goal was money, Linda technically had a hand in Scene and Dante's deaths as well. Linda attended Emily's wedding with the goal of blackmailing her and Dante into forking over $20 million, using Dante's relationship with Matteo as leverage. Furthering the idea that nearly everyone in Emily's family has some darkness in them, Linda is a con woman, and she has been using Charity for years to pull off various schemes. However, Linda's original plan appeared to stop at the blackmail. Though it isn't clear whether she pushed for Scene's death, one line of dialogue confirmed she didn't want Charity to kill Dante. During the Another Simple Favor ending, Linda unveils her upgraded plan of having Charity continue to impersonate Emily so she can gain access to the Versano family fortune, and she declares, "You think it was easy to come up with it after Psycho Asterisk over here killed Dante?" By that point, Charity is no longer her pawn, and Linda soon meets the same unfortunate end as Scene and Dante. If anybody has a stronger hold over Charity than Linda, it's Emily. While Emily grew up believing she only had Faith as a twin, Charity seemingly spent her whole life dreaming of her sisters, and the harsh treatment from Linda warped her feelings toward her triplets. As Charity tells Emily in Another Simple Favor's unsettling incest scene, she believes they've gone beyond sisters. Instead, they are one person. Because of that, Charity saw killing Scene and Dante as necessary steps in saving Emily. It's then reasonable to assume Charity killing Scene wasn't a part of Linda's original plan either. Charity's twisted love for Emily goes so far that she doesn't hesitate to kill Linda, even though the woman raised her and for the longest time was the only significant person in her life.